Hey YouTube, Zach here, back here with another deck. I realize I haven't posted in a while, but I've been really busy with my family, and I will hopefully we'll be back to more content now. The decks in the meta haven't really shifted a lot, so I'm forced to show some cool decks. And today I actually want to show 2.8 LavaHound Cycle, a deck that you have definitely never seen before because I'm the one that made it, and it's actually surprisingly strong in a lot of situations. It is pretty weak to Mother Witch specifically, but if you can avoid the Mother Witch, you should be mostly fine in a lot of situations. For the most part, you don't see a lot of other counters, but let's jump right into the games. All right, here we go into the first match. Unfortunately, we do not have the LavaHound, but you always do normally want to go LavaHound first play if you can. Not just because we want to be toxic and just play LavaHound first play, but because the deck has a lot of cheap cycle cards. So if they could take you opposite lane, like if you play LavaHound in the back and they go opposite lane, you actually will have like skeletons and spear goblins as answers. So I'm actually just going to start with the minor spear goblins this time because I do not have that LavaHound first play as an option. It looks like we might be going up against pigs or some, and we are playing against Mother Witch, which was a little bit unfortunate. Don't really want to face this deck, but I am going to have Log, so I should not take too much damage from this first push. The Log will strike the Mother Witch, and we won't take too much damage from this. I will also use my Skellies to stop the Zappies as well. But this is actually reasonable. I can just go Skeletons here and stop most of this damage. This should be just fine. Not too much. Yeah, now we actually are going to go for this LavaHound. Oh, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now that he's seen what I have Bats and Spear Goblins, two cards that almost no LavaHound decks have, and I'm able to counter that 6 elixir just for my 4 elixir. So a very good start here. Obviously, Mother Witch can come down at any time. I'm going to go for Log Skellies because I don't want to use my Skellies on offense because of Mother Witch being on the board. So we're going to play this a little bit slow. Mother Witch probably comes down at some point. I will have to miner that. That's a key aspect of this. You are going to need to miner the Mother Witches when they get played. But even this is okay because look how much damage the naked LavaHound does just by itself. It still gets so much free damage just by being on the board. It's amazing how much just LavaHound unsupported can sometimes get if your opponent makes mistakes. I can just go for LavaHound to tank here. I actually messed up the timing, but usually you can do that and just put Spear Goblins behind, and that won't take too much damage, if any, because the LavaHound will distract. But this is okay. So here, obviously, like I said before, we do need to miner this Mother Witch, otherwise you're taking too much damage that we don't want to take here. So okay, so he is gonna play right into it, and I do need to get my Log down and my Bats. And also Skellies here, of course, because we need to counter all the barb damage as much as possible, at least. Still, look at how much damage the LavaHound gets by itself. It's insane. I can go Spear Goblins. Again, Mother Witch is kind of a hard card to face. You do need to miner it, and I am unable to in this state, so I have to just keep waiting this out. Mega Unit on defense is the only play I have. I have to like try to stall this game out. Could be very tough. Probably not going to be winnable. I have to play the miner like that, then Bats, then Snowball, then Log, probably, just to kill this. And yeah, see how this falls apart just because Mother Witch is kind of annoying. If we avoid the Mother Witch, which isn't typically in too many decks, you're going to see the full power of this deck. Oh yeah, this is just, there's just no way to hold this now. It's just too much on the board. And that does happen when you face Mother Witch with this. As long as you can avoid that one card, typically you have really solid chances of winning the games. Unfortunately, we do face the one card we don't want to face, but it's good to show sort of how to play it. If you do run into the matchup, you do need to use that miner, and you do need to hold on to your Skellies and make sure you don't use them and give the opponent a free chance to get 3 extra skeletons turned into pigs. All right, into the next match. Hopefully we can avoid the Mother Witch this time. It's rare that you face it that often. I'm going to go ahead and cycle to my LavaHound. Obviously, we want to stop the Ice Spear from hitting the tower. Expo's a bit annoying, but you do have chances, and especially if they're going to play a Tesla like that. So almost nobody expects LavaHound to have... Oh, it's actually Hog, so Bats is going to be my key here. Typically, you expect Hog to have a Log and not a Zap, so I usually play my Bats against Hog instead of Spear Goblins. And also, the LavaHound will not go to this, by the way. LavaHound will not go to the Tesla over there, which is another key aspect of this. I can actually just miner this, and he might play Skellies, so I'm going to go ahead and predict Skellies, just to make sure we kill this Firecracker. Very important to do that. I'm also going to log this to make sure that Tesla goes off the board. That's key as well. We want to make sure to keep all of the air defending troops off the board. And look at this. This is classic Hog Rider with Firecracker, and it's losing to 2.8 LavaHound right now. We go here, and that should take care of almost all of his Hog for almost no damage. We might take one shot, but that's all right. And we're going to be able to reload. So this is my own personal creation, built to counter a lot of meta decks that you guys might be facing. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and reload with LavaHound. He has to play Tesla, and he has to play Firecracker. And both those, I have answers like Miner, Snowball, Log. The Tesla's a bit annoying. Sometimes you actually have to miner the Tesla, depending on the situation. But we'll see what happens here. I'm expecting him to go Firecracker immediately. That's the traditional first play. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to Miner it because he'll probably play Skelly to protect it, and I'll just go for this Snowball to kill it. Now I can go for Bats. Look, and we don't even need to worry about this LavaHound. Look how much damage LavaHound's going to get. Every shot from the LavaHound is just free damage at this point. It's so much. It's so much, and it's like really like underappreciated how much you can get just from like I'm not even supporting it. I'm just defending. Just free damage coming in. Down to 167, and I can even snowball this Firecracker and just take the tower. But I'm gonna let it go. There's no reason to defend this. I actually don't even need to play LavaHound anymore. There's no point. I can just defend. There's no reason to play LavaHound at all. I can just snowball this Hog back. The log hits nothing. No shots for the tower. And we're just defending everything. I'm gonna cycle my log just to make sure we can get into tower range so that we can actually kill with the next log later in the game. But I'm gonna go ahead and start my next LavaHound push. He plays this. I go here, and the Hog won't get almost any damage. He gets the log this time, but I played the Spirit Goblins out of the way just in case he were to log there. Earthquake's down, and the beauty here is I don't even have to like. I'm actually gonna play a second LavaHound. I'm actually for real playing a second LavaHound. It's on the board. And now we can just log the other lane and play Skellies, and that's all I need to play here. The LavaHounds will support each other. The second LavaHound will start to tank for the first one. That's another key. So now that the first LavaHound's popped, the second one is tanking for all 6 pups. And now I can actually just play Snowball and Spear Goblins, and there is no chance for Classic Hog Rider to beat this deck at all if you play clean. This is one of the decks actually the decks I wanted to show against because this LavaHound deck that no one has ever played. Absolutely destroys it, even though it's Firecracker and you don't have arrows. Alright, into game 3, against 007. Again, we don't have LavaHound first play, which is what you typically want to do. I'm going to go for my Miner and my Spirit Goblins here. Just to cycle, just to hopefully get that LavaHound in hand, and we do have it now. Log is down, but it's a little bit late, so we get some free chip damage. I'm going to go for Bats and Skellies, of course, to stop all this. If you play your Skeletons at the river like this, the Dark Prince cannot hit all of them. So make sure to play your Skellies all the way up, so that way the Dark Prince does not just splash all your Skellies in one shot. I actually can LavaHound, but I'm gonna go ahead and snowball these Bats. I don't really have another play. I could Lava, but I didn't want to because you never know exactly what you're going up against at the beginning. So I'm just gonna go ahead and defend. This should be fine though. Now that RG's out of cycle, I still have my LavaHound because I'm playing cheap cycles, so I'm not too worried here. This should be great. Not too worrying at all. Yeah, look at that Spear Chip. Nice. Maybe one more shot from the Mega. That'd be great. Not quite. I will have Skellies to activate my King. That's another key play that you want to be making against RG. It doesn't matter too much with RG, but the other troops will actually have interactions. Like RG specifically won't interact that much with King, but other troops that are played in this deck, like Dark Prince, will be able to be held by the King Tower, which is why it's still usually important to activate King, no matter what the matchup is. Here, I think I'm just going to go for my Mega Minion and just build up a bush. Again, Tesla in that square, and Tesla's one of the strongest deck cards in this meta, does not actually block LavaHound that's played there. So we can actually just go for the same trick with the Snowball, and we will take almost no damage from this RG. Well, we take some, but like the point is that the amount of we're going to get from the LavaHound is just far more. So we take this charge. I'm fine with this. We're going to go ahead and reload. I'm going to put my Spear Goblins down. I unfortunately don't have Miner, so I have to just kind of allow some of this damage, but this is all fine. Like, look how much damage we're going to get from this. Like, the Spear Goblins are on. Yeah, we're going to get the same amount of damage as the whole RG with just LavaHound and some Spear Goblins. So that's awesome. I can actually log here as well. He might try to go opposite lane again, so I actually am going to take this. I'm going to allow this shot to happen. I'm not too worried about this hit. The Skeletons won't be a problem either. They're going to get cleaned up with the King Tower from earlier. I can actually just Miner. I'm going to Miner here. I need to cycle back to a second one, though, because the Firecracker does need to be killed. So he's actually played his Tesla a little bit to the right, to the left this time, and that is correct. You do need to be doing that. I will, of course, go for the Bats and then play the second LavaHound. The same strat as the previous game. That second LavaHound is a key card that you need to be playing. That second LavaHound needs to be placed because it tanks for the first one. My secret LavaHound strats from playing LavaHound all these years. I'm going to go ahead and log this and go for Snowball and get a second Miner. Getting some damage on. Nice. Going to Miner that. Need to stop as much of this as possible. As long as I can get it within log range. I actually can't. He's defended that quite well. I actually can't. So he's barely going to be able to hold on, but still... Oh, wait a minute. We actually still have chances. Hold on. This might be possible. I can actually just Snowball, log, and then go for Spear Goblins maybe, but he does have the Fireball, so very close. Even that, very close. Barely unable to get the win, but a very close game nonetheless. Alright, hopefully we can close out this video with 2 more wins, hopefully. Can get some different matchups. I don't want to play against Mother Witch again. But obviously we might. So we really just want to avoid Mother Witch. The RG deck is definitely winnable. There is no building though, so you kind of have to play really clean there. I made maybe 1 or 2 mistakes, but nothing too serious. He predicted my minor last second, which kind of changed the game. If he wouldn't have predicted it, it would have been probably a win. But let's go ahead and cycle Skellies. I can't get my LavaHound first play like I always want to here, even though it's not like a typical LavaHound first play. It is very useful to win this matchup in these matchups, especially against Inferno Dragon. But knowing that Inferno Dragon's out of cycle, I will actually go LavaHound because my Mega Man's going to help take it out. Oh, okay, we're going to go all in here on the other lane, I guess. I'm not really sure why, but he's going all in early, in single. I'm going to take this Snowball. That way I only take 1 shot. I don't want to take more than 1 shot from just an early play like that. Loon Freeze is kind of annoying because Tornado specifically is super, super strong against Bats, Spear Goblins. Tornado's a bit good, but should have some chances if we play really clean. Inferno Dragon is obviously going to be the main irritating part of this matchup. We're going to need Snowball for this. So I'm going to go ahead and cycle, play my Skellies. I am worried about the Inferno Dragon. That's all I'm really worried about here. As long as I can get my Minor on tower, I should be at least decent. Look at those bats going to clean up the Inferno. Nice. And he has to play Tornado. There's no other play. You have to play Tornado. Look at all this bad damage. Oh my goodness, this deck's insane. And this is against Balloon Freeze. We can go Spear Goblins here. This should be enough to counter this LJ. Not too worried about that. Really worried about when he does decide to go for that balloon, because now that there's no Lumberjack, I can actually just reload again. Oh my goodness, you're insane. You're actually insane. That's nowhere near a good play. Going here, we can actually go LavaHound at the bridge. That's not even a shameful play. Not shameful at all. Inferno Dragon's actually next card, so I have a little bit of time to get my bats on the board. He needs to Inferno, but he can't. He's too late. Yeah, I'm just going to take this tower. Wow. Wow. Can't really believe that. That was a bad balloon that he just played there. I can just go for Skellies, and we already need to use bats against this bowler. Bowler is kind of annoying to counter with Spear Goblins and stuff, but we will need to use the bats to counter that. I'm going to put my Mega Man over here. If he goes opposite lane, we do have the Spear Goblins. We need to bait out the Tornado, though. Make sure to bait out the Tornado before you play your second air counter. That's another key. Okay, so bats are on the board. I can just go for Skellies to distract. There's the Tornado. Now we can just log and go get that Mega Man on the board. That's important. Gonna go here and bats. The point of the Minor is to distract the baby dragon so that the bats don't die to the baby dragon. That's key as well. So he still has to get a balloon into the tower. So he's gonna go left 100%. There's no other play that will defend. All right, we have to go Snowball and use my bats and Mega. He should be able to get through. Actually, he will get through with the first shot. But I can actually play LavaHound and Spear Goblins. And LavaHound Spear Goblins should be enough to actually take this out in time. It should be good. Yeah, we don't take too much damage. And we have 2 Megas and a Minor on the board. More bats. Always spam more bats. Nice. 2 Megas. Again, 2 Megas are insane. That should be able to be killed. It's going to be tough. The single elixir was actually played very well by me. But if he's not able to get that last bit of damage, I actually do win there. But unfortunately, he was able to get that last bit of chip with that balloon. Now he's played the freeze. I have to go for bats immediately. There's no other way to defend this. You have to go bats. You have to take 1 shot no matter what, basically. LavaHound going in again. He might try to go Inferno immediately, so I might predict with... I don't need to predict now. I was going to predict right here in case he played Inferno, but he didn't do it. Oh, wait, now I have chances. Look at this. I can actually play Skellies to pull the Inferno all the way over here, to distract it and go in. Now I just have Bat Snowball. Oh, that was not a good snowball at all. So now we take a shot. Now we have to go here. That's my own fault. I should not have allowed that to happen. That's a big mistake. But we might be able to survive with a big push. This might be... There's chances of winning. I have to Spear Goblins and Skellies, but we can actually win here. Push this off the tower. Very important. You have to push this off. Also log. Very key. Got it just in time. This might be possible. Let's go for Spear Goblins. There's no way besides NATO that he's getting this. Go Minor. Log. He's probably going to be able to hold. I can't believe I was able to hold that much damage, though. I have to go, like, in the pocket here. He's going to go for Balloon. He needs death damage to win for sure, though. That's the thing. He needs death damage. That Tornado's not enough. Tornado is not enough there. He needs more. I have to keep spamming. There's no other play. Have to keep spamming. No chance without spam. Minor. Have to get the log in. Oh, he has NATO here. He still has NATO. Yeah, almost again, and that's not a good game either. That's not a good matchup to be playing. And honestly, the opponents are making some mistakes, but I'm hoping to show how to play this deck. It's crazy. It does work. It does work. I've been able to push up to 6.5 already this season, which is obviously kind of low. But I do like to play fun, cool decks, which are interesting. And I just wanted to show this one for today. I'm going to go into the next match. I'm just going to go for Skelly Cycle again. I can literally not get a single LavaHound first play. This is about as unlucky as you can get. You always want to be going LavaHound first play. Spirit Goblin's obviously is good to just cycle something. I think we can just go Bats. I actually want to. I want to go Bats, Mega, and I want to take out the all these skeletons with this just log here. It's not the best way to counter this, but we don't take too much damage, which is just fine. Like I'm not too mad about this. It is going to be Musky Firecracker Clone. So I am not very excited about this matchup either. Like, it's amazing some of the decks you see down at this level. I am a little bit lower on the ladder today, so I do want to show crazy stuff, but let's go for the LavaHound, of course. Now that we actually can play it. Crazy I cannot get LavaHound first play in any of these games. Actually do have Skelly, Snowball, Spear Goblins to stop this. It should not take too much damage here. It's even better if that stays out of range, and it does. It does. It does. Now he has to play Firecracker or Musky. One of the two. One of them has to be played, or he's lost. There it is. Now we go here. Now he'll play Firecracker 100%. Oh, he has that? I had no idea. Nice. Well, that's unfortunate. Still get some good damage, though. At least some. Yeah, that's a good damage. At least well over 2,000 damage from that little push. I'm guessing he's going to try for a clone. So I'm going to go ahead and activate my King Tower using this Firecracker. That's a good first step. And then we're going to go for a Mega Minion here. Spirit Goblins to the side. And then we're probably just going to go for a log here to clean up as much of this as possible. So that we don't take too much damage on the right side. This deck is really unusual. I'm not really sure what we're facing. More chip damage. Very nice. I can just play Bats here. There's no that was interesting what just happened there in my hand. I'm just going to go Snowball. I don't really need to play anything else. I can just take the Musky shot and go in. He probably has to go opposite lane. I'm going to go for a Miner. I'm going to go for Spear Goblins. And this is pretty much what we have to do. We have to stop all these extra chip shots from coming in. I have to log here as well. Oh, nice try with the cannon card. Not a bad try at all. You do need to try these types of things to get extra damage, but he is not able to break through there. You have to play very clean with your cycle cards to win these. I do have Snowball on defense, so I'm going to play this at the right time. So we hit all the Bats and then push the Spirit Goblins on the board, then go here. And he has to play Skarmy, so we're going to prediction log, of course, in case he does that. Hopefully we can get enough damage with just the LavaHounds, though. It could be close. It's going to be very close with the amount of damage we get. Probably well within enough to get the game. I think we actually do win here. It's going to be very close, but I do have to send another Miner, and I should log in case he has Skarmy. So the log is coming in, the Miner is down, and we will win this with 2.8 LavaHound against Musky Firecracker Clone with no big spell. So I hope this proved that it is possible to win hard matchups with this, and some of these were actually quite difficult matchups. The Balloon deck specifically is really hard, as well as Mother Witch decks, but at least I was able to make the Balloon deck extremely close, and the RG deck extremely close. I just wanted to show this deck as it's a really fun, unique concept that not a lot of people are trying, and LavaHound's typically not played at all with Balloon, so I didn't want to show this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is unlike any video I've ever done. This is not so much like an amazing, like, super strong deck. It's kind of like just a meme deck that's kind of fun and interesting and fun to play with. And it actually is effective. It proved it against Hog, proved it against the Spirit Goblins deck. Sorry, proved it against the Clone deck. And also, it does work against crazy decks like Balloon. I was able to hold for quite a long time there. I hope you guys enjoyed the content as well. I'm going to be back to posting more and more videos. Sorry I had to take a little bit of a week off there. I didn't want to, but I needed to take some time. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys supporting me thus far. Already well over 100 with not that many videos, so thank you so much. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.